Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with the next part of the random battle road to top 10. I just woke up and I figured, we don't need coffee, we don't need breakfast, we don't need, a nice little run in the morning. If we want to get the blood rushing, the adrenaline, we play some random battles and my opponent has a minier in the back and I know for sure I'll wake up. So, we're going to play some random battles. Skipped about a day of it, just because I had like 4 uploads yesterday and I kind of didn't. Well, actually, I don't really care about bombarding you with uploads. I don't believe that's a thing, because you can literally choose to not watch the video, or you can choose to literally not watch the video. You can choose to not watch the video and then come back to it whenever. That's why another thing, like, I never understood the whole thing of, man, this video is too long, I wish I could watch it, but I can only watch 15 minutes now. So watch 15 minutes now, and then come back later. I know there's like this sense of not completing a task for some people. I know that actually is a thing, but as far as a video goes, it's a chill type of thing in my opinion. So like, you should be able. We're 22, we're number 35 on the ladder. I don't know, that's how I've always been. Like, if I didn't, like, when I'm watching a jam video, right, sometimes they're an hour long and sometimes I don't have an hour to watch, but in between, like, rendering or maybe I'm eating lunch or something, I decide to put it open or put it on the side and then watch it and then come back and watch a little bit after and whatnot. But I guess because we're higher up on the random battles ladder, it's gonna take a while for us to get a game, so we'll pause it and we'll be right back. So I don't think you guys caught that, but the second I click stop recording, I got a battle immediately. Anyway, Empoleon lead. Because I have natural cure, I don't care too much about the come on, I have like double dragons in the back. I don't care too much about toxic. But I do have double dragons in the back, and it's Calm Mind Latias as well, so I would very much have liked to hit that wisp. So thankfully we do land the next one. Nice. It's gonna toxic most likely. Just flash cannons. Crits me. Good turns. Good series of turns. We'll get a leech seed off. We'll be able to eat this. I don't mind him roaring. I just want to get damage on this thing because I have a Calm Mind Latias in the back, and this is one of the best answers to it in my opinion. He's taking a little bit to pick his move. I kind of want to see if I can get away with going for double wisp right now. Yep, nice. Hey, did you land? Ooh, coolio. Okay, so we hit the shaman. Get it? Okay, so I see that Absol can put in work. Nice. You're gonna HP ice. I got a detonate. Beautiful. I mean air slash. I don't know what I was expecting there. This is what I expected. And we're gonna hit that blow up with an HP ice as he goes Shiinotic. Now Shiinotic can spore me for sure. Do I have Nuzzle in any way, shape, or form? No. Moonblast is a threat. This thing can beat my entire team. I gotta be careful. Ideally, he Moonblasts me and doesn't get the special attack drop. Spores. Did not think he would do that considering I have Trevenant in the back, but that's alright. As I can just start spamming Shadow Claw. I got 2 burns on 2 very important members. Sub isn't gonna matter too much, especially because I'll be able to break it. And because this thing is such a threat to Absol, I think it's definitely in my best interest to just click Shadow Claw as opposed to burning it, weakening it as much as possible. So beautiful. Shiinotic is gone. Miss Magius seems like a decent play right now considering I've seen no Shadow Ball resist and I do have Taunt as well. And this thing not being a Moongeese, I mean, it could have been a lot better, I think, in my opinion. Shine Sap is such a cool thing. Give it Regenerator. Give it more than 60 base HP if I'm not mistaken. Like, give it something to do some work, Like, it could have been better. Shaman comes out. How do you want to go about this? If he air slashes, I mean, I can get some burn damage and hopefully not flinch, and then get Absol in later as well. I'm just gonna go for Shadow Ball as he goes for Sea Flare. Just not gonna be able to knock me out. We get some beautiful damage on him, and I think it's Scarf if I'm not mistaken. So I want to say Lottie is a fine play. That I can just Mega Evolve in Psyshock, catching Empoleon. If I'm not mistaken, this Shaman is choice. I could be wrong, but I have not seen leftovers on it. Yeah, I haven't seen any leftovers. So the more we weaken Empoleon, the easier it is for me to hopefully sweep with this Mega Lottie in the back. Now, as far as Sleep Fodder goes, I don't think Detonate is going to do anything. Detonate. As he goes for Toxic. Nice. So we get 2 turns of burn for the price of 1. He might not even knock me out, maybe. So we'll see. We even try to burn a sleep turn right here. I mean, he could go Skyman and try and Healing Wish, which is why I want to get an Absol as quickly as possible and just get rid of Empoleon. Like I said, that's definitely something my opponent could do, but I'm gonna attempt to wake up my Mon. I mean, Flash Cannon might just knock me out because it's neutral. Nice, and I get my cheek pouch. So I could get a first turn wake right here, which is essentially what this is. Let's see. If I get it, I get the KO on Empoleon, which would be amazing. Unfortunately, do not get it. That's okay. We get an Absol now. Click knock off. That's going to pick up a KO. That'll definitely knock out Empoleon. It'll knock out Skyman. And again, opening that door for my... I love how it's focus action Empoleon. They bring me back to DVP. Opening up that door for my Lati. A lot of my Pokemon have been shown though. Donphan comes out. Do I feel not safe versus Skyman if I don't have... I kind of do. So I'm going to scout for Earthquake and see what he has right now. He could go for knockoff, but throws off a Stone Edge. Air Slash is always going to be a threat, huh? I'm going to break it sturdy so I can Draco it after, but I feel like I'm going to take a lot of damage by doing so. Maybe I should have knocked off in hindsight, but I want to keep my Sucker Punch alive just because this thing could be a problem. That did nothing. Nice, so we break Donphan sturdy, we put it in range of Draco, which is awesome. Looks like he knows that Ice Shard won't pick me off anyway. Of course, the cost of this Mon in itself, but I think I might be able to set up with my Mega Lati on him. So I'm actually going to go for Calm Mind as he goes Gothitelle, and he can't trick me. As far as Calm Mind Wars go, I believe I beat him 1v1, and with multiple Calm Minds, his Skyman can't flinch me to death, so he's going for Paras. Nice. I don't want to mess with this, but I really, really, really don't want to be... I'm just going to drop a Draco right now. Yeah, I really don't want to be paralyzed, but with my +2 Spadef, and the fact that I'm at neutral special attack, I'll still be able to knock out... The Minior's coming out? I feel like the Minior's coming out. I'll still be able to knock out Skyman, and I'll also be able to avoid a loss to it, in my opinion. Basically, my thought process here is because I did burn him, and that's like, again, this is why this was really good, because Skyman needs to get incredibly lucky versus me, and I mean like crits every other turn and flinching me to death to do something. I'm going for one more Calm Mind just in case, but I guess at this point, Roost is my better play if I'm able to get it off, you know? Plus Air Slash can miss. So let's see. So I get flinched to, not death, thankfully. Still got a good Spadef. Donphan comes out. I can definitely live in Ice Shard for sure. Knock off, I'll live as well, and might as well just recover. Yeah, sorry, my man. This is Mega Lati. Nope, Roosting is my play until he misses Stone Edge. Perfect. Because if he Stone Edge crit into Ice Shard, it might have KO'd me. And by going for another Calm Mind, again, I'm just trying to make sure, or ensure that I don't lose to whatever comes out next. Because I'm feeling Mr. Broken coming out super soon. So this will do about 40 with a crit. Actually, probably can't KO me with crit into Ice Shard. So I think it's better to get rid of as many of his Stone Edges as possible. And just go for as many Calm Minds as possible. I want to at least be +3. That way I have +1 special attack over my opponent. Yeah, so I'll have +3. Now, my opponent is sturdy, so I'm not sure why they're going for Ice Shards there. But we'll break it sturdy. Oh, that's, I don't even have to go for Draco. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. I can just Side Shock again. Okay, so, I mean, I didn't realize, yeah, I'm +3, duh. And the opponent Roost expecting... Now, I have Levitate, man. Roost does bring the ground flying types, but I do have Levitate. So, I'm hoping I'm good, man. I'm +5 Spadef, +3 special attack, and... I have an Absol in the back, and it's Rotom. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Beautiful. So Mega Lati able to bring up the first win right there. And honestly, that was really, I think, in part of me double wisping so early. Because that Skyman could have been a problem. I might have never gotten off an attack. As you guys saw, I only was able to get off like one Roost at that point. And yeah, I'm just glad that I got the double wisp early. And it paid off for me because being able just to damage that Mon again, it was just so important for the long run, at least for the game in the long run. And then him also switching in Skyman as well, just taking more chip. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm happy with how I played that one. I definitely risked versus Gothitelle, which is why I Draco'd earlier than I normally would have, because my opponent seemed to know that I click Thunderbolt and I attempt to I attempt to flinch you or paralyze you so then I can para-flinch you to death. Yeah, that would not have been nice, honestly. But yeah, we're gonna pause it until we find a battle. Be right back. Alright guys, so we got another game and we're playing Lachamp James. I like this because this reminds me of Moet. He usually uses this when he plays in tournaments. I was actually watching some replays of him, and his opponent also used the same avatar, so I thought it was pretty funny. Anyway, we're gonna knock off Muck as he goes for Curse, and I can circle throw this boy the hell out of there. Didn't have Sticky Hold. I'm assuming just Poison Touch. So you can get out of my face with this Curse Muck. Literally the worst case scenario is me missing 10 million times. Actually, once hurt. Nice, so we get Muck out of there. I get my Guts as well, which is pretty cool. And Fiona comes out, which I don't believe can knock me out at all. So I'm going to rest right now. Whether he goes for Rain Dance or not going to be able to knock me out. The fact that we got rid of Muck's recovery is awesome. Especially because I do have Spikes on my team. I have Amistar with Spikes. And if he wants to get up Rain, that's fine too. But like I said, we'll live the Scald. We'll be able to rest right now. Get my throw back up to full, as Muck is going to come out. And, I actually think it's in my best interest to get in Amistar right now as opposed to going for Sleep Talk, as I can deal with Curse Muck pretty much. And I can take Gunk Shot and get up Spike. So it goes for Gunk Shot. I'll get a nice Spike up. And this Spike might be the beginning of the end with a Circle Throw Pokemon. Who knows? Of course, my opponent does have a Magic Bounce Mon. I do have a Defog on my Mantine, so I'm not as worried about that, but I would very much like to get up some hazards versus my opponent. That would be awesome. Just especially with the fact that I have a Rest Talk Circle Throw Mon, man. Oh, and I'm going to get every single layer up here. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I live Poison plus, any attack from there. Nice, so Raikou comes out. I feel like going Life Orb Tangrowth is fine. I can get up a Spike later as he goes for Calm Mind. I don't think he'll knock me out in one hit. He's definitely Life Orb of his own. And I do have Scarf Stoutland, which I'm kind of looking to clean with. So I'll live one hit. Don't go for the move I'm thinking in my head. Yeah, don't flinch me. Come on. Thank you. Unfortunately, Life Orb Earthquake does not pick up the KO right there. Now, I don't want to... I think it's greedy of me to expect to get 3 spikes up, and Tangrowth might be very useful, especially with knockoff synthesis, with Chansey and everything else. So I think it's really greedy if I attempt to get another spike up and sack something else and let Throh take damage. So I'll take my 2 spike, even though I'd much rather have more, obviously. And I'll just definitely take that right there. So I feel like Gardevoir is great. With the spike up, I think that Muck will go down to Psyshock. It's not a Alolan Muck after all. It also threatens Chansey and Fiona. So, beautiful Muck comes in. I'm positive that this will knock you out after I Mega Evolve, especially after the spike damage. If it lives on 1, I'll be really sad I can get another spike up. Does it get Poison Touch? Does not. Go ahead and give me that Muck. Beautiful, beautiful. So Raikou, which was definitely a big threat. I have Spikes plus Mega Gardevoir, Spikes plus Circle Throw, and Spikes plus a Scarf Pokemon. I'm really feeling my team right now. I'm not going to lie. Meowstic comes out. He's Calm Mind. How does this go? Shadow Ball will not knock me out even if it's Specs. I have to Hyper Voice. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Mantine, because it doesn't have Roost, I'm going to sack it. I'm assuming that's Life Orb Meowstic, and I do have the Scarf Dog in the back. If he has Thunderbolt, it'll knock me out. If he doesn't, I don't think I'll die to any one attack, and I could just throw off a Scald. Alternatively, Toxic might be better than Scald because I think it'll do more damage in the long run with Life Orb and everything racking up. So, again, in range of Scarf Dog. Yeah, so I think it was in my best interest right there to go for Toxic because I definitely would have gotten off more damage with this. Psychic should knock me out. He actually does have Thunderbolt, so nice. So I get the extra turn of Life Orb. I get the damage I want on him. I'm going to reveal my Stoutland just because I am Choice Scarf, and again, we want to pick up that KO. Luckily, this is the Meowstic that doesn't have... I got competitive on it. I just realized that. Well, luckily, this is the Meowstic that doesn't have Prankster, so no T-Wave garbage happening right there. Oh. I don't know what to do, so I'm going to click this button and pray as he Dragon Dances with leftovers. I do have the Ice Fang, and I believe that my is Tangrowth a little bit greedy on him? I deem him to not Dragon Dance second time if I go Tangrowth. So I'll get in Gardevoir here. I'll force him to knock me out. If I went Tangrowth and he didn't knock me out that turn, basically, he could Dragon Dance again because I don't have Sleep Powder. So Gardevoir is my best play. I get back in my dog. I have Intimidate. I click Ice Fang. I get rid of Rayquaza. Throw plus Tangrowth and whatnot should be able to deal with that. Smart play on my opponent's part for sure. Going Phione right there. But we'll get in Throw. Again, I'm really believing in Throw right here. As he goes for U-turn. But there's no way you don't have Dragon Ascent, right? Like there's no way you do have Dragon Ascent. Shooting Speed, Earthquake, Dragon Claw is what I'm thinking. As he gets in Chansey for whatever reason. Okay. Well, I have multiple opportunities to get something good out this turn, whether it be knockoff or circle throw. As he goes for Wish. I'd very much like to get a circle throw off on Rayquaza, if possible. I guess a knockoff is actually really nice too, but circle throw is a little bit better because he doesn't get recovery out of this turn. Nice. That is definitely okay by me. Yeah, you can go ahead and get thrown out right now too. Doesn't have leftovers on this, so there's no point in knocking. We'll just knock right now because we don't want Rayquaza to be able to take attack later. By knocking, how much did my return do last time? 47%. Beautiful. Beautiful, yeah. So I think I'm good by just going for knock right now. And like basically Phione can't set up the rain and beat me at the same time, is what I'm thinking. So worst case scenario, he crits me and I miss. But we luckily land. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Phione comes out. How much did Scald do last time? Scald did 23%. Lovely. Go ahead and sleep, my friend. Go ahead and sleep. Go right to bed. You deserve a good rest. Oh, I see what you're doing, my friend. Nah. Not bad. Look at Throw. Like, literally throwing his team around. Oh, throw this Chansey. Send it backwards, Throw. Ah. That's fine. I just spam knockoff here. He can't get in Rayquaza because they go down regardless. If I get rid of Chansey's Eviolite and the fact that Phione is at the percentage it is at, it goes down to return anyway. You are not a threat, my friend. No Chesto Berry for you, which I don't understand why you have because you have hydration. Give me Guts. I'd appreciate it. Like, I don't think I lose this game. As long as my throw's at full, I'm at this percentage. I'm landing my circle throws. Chansey comes out, it's going to get blown away. Rayquaza comes out, I click knockoff. So it's like, knockoff will knock you out at 13% easily. You can't knock me out with a crit. It only did 60 as we saw earlier. Throw plus spikes. This was definitely the team I liked a lot. This is definitely a team I was going for. So I'm very much happy with how this game is going. He would need some insane luck to win. And I won't give it to him. Yeah, go ahead and give me that mod. Nice. So beautiful. I couldn't have asked for a better game. I wish I could have asked for more points. I got 9 points out of that, but I couldn't have asked for a better game, in my opinion. So things are going well. I'm gonna pause until we find another battle. Be right back. Okay, so great lead on my part. Terrakion versus Ursaring. I'm going to get up my rocks right here. I don't think it makes sense for Ursaring to stay in at all, as I can easily close combat. Lead Terrakion, getting up rocks early is incredible. Mesprit comes out. SD Psychic Fangs, wow. I want to keep my Terrakion alive if possible. You can definitely U-turn here. I'm going to go Darkrai. I love my team. Holy crap, it is incredible. You can definitely U-turn. if he wants to. But if he wants to go for a psychic move, I'd much rather get in Darkrai basically and attempt to go for Hypnosis right here. As we do land, so I'll eat his dreams. I can get a sub behind going, and this deals with if it doubles or anything as he goes keys. Lovely, he does have the keys. He got the keys. Get some nice damage on this thing. Unfortunately, it's leftovers with the screen, which I don't like very much, but... Why is there Sleep Claws in this? That's a little bit unfortunate. I do not want Scyther getting paralyzed. I'd much rather go Golisopod, even though I think its first impression is going to be really important. And just spam Liquidation, because he can't send me out of here. And more damage on this is easier for my Darkrai, so... depending on the roll, I might actually not go out here. Oh, emergency exit. Nice. But we can SD as he goes for Thunder Wave. Maybe Foul plays his last move, so maybe it's in his best interest to... Give me this Mon. Yo, no. Give me this Mon. Give me this Mon. I have Darkrai, and this is your answer to it. Yes, give me this Mon. Nice. Okay, Klefki's gone. I don't mind Brooks just getting paralyzed just for that. And he goes Ursaring to get its Guts activated. It could be Toxic Orb, but if it's Guts, I get into Terrakion anyway and click Close Combat. My rocks are not up. And is that a Toxic Orb? Oh, it's Guts. Perfect. So I can literally just go Terrakion and click Close Combat. Mesprit is still asleep and rocks are up. And have an SD Scyther in the back. This is one of the best teams I think I've ever gotten. So go ahead and give me Ursaring. Lovely. If he wants to go Mesprit, I go hard Darkrai and I get something out of the turn. Worth close combating because this thing is a threat if it sets up. You have Aqua Jet? Let's see. I was about to say, I don't think an emergency exit activates twice if I'm already at the percentage. And we could just knock him out with the first impression. So beautiful. Still have Terrakion in the back. Rock's still up. Mesprit asleep. Lovely. And we are able to win that game. Nice. 22-6. See, that's what I like to see. I like to see a lot of points. I think I already did IO next. Let me not type it multiple times. Saw somebody was like, take a shot every time Joey clicks IO next. Yeah, man. You're lightweight. Maybe you'll die. Anyway, I guess we'll pause it, find one more. Be right back. Alright guys, we got another one, and I'm actually okay with this lead because I have Chesto Berry, so I can just safely click return. You can't put me to sleep if you would like to. Yep, this is probably the best lead I could have asked for. I have an anti-Smeargle lead, and my opponent throws away Smeargle. I have Pokemon like Zekrom and Agility Vikavolt atop of my Celesteela. I'm very much liking my team right now. I mean, I'm really liking my team right now. And I have Thunder Wave at the end of the day too, so this broken piece of crap, nah, I dodged. Anyway, it didn't dodge the second one. It didn't look like it dodged the first one, by the way. I don't know if anybody saw that, but I can safely go Heracross. With a paired Meloetta, I can knock you out. I really wish I hit the first one, because I could have gotten off damage with return, but Paralyzed Meloetta is really nice versus the Vikavolt, Assault Vista Bombsnow apparently team. I would sub, but Hyper Voice goes through it. Though chances are my opponent will click Psychic here, and he could get paralyzed, and I can get a sub out of it. But I'm alright with missing the first Thunder Wave, as long as I landed the second one, which I thankfully did. I think this is Assault Vest Meloetta. I think this U-turn Psyshock as its last two moves, or T-Bolt. I got rid of the thing on the side because it was just lying to me at this point. It's really outdated. So I decided, you know what, let me just play based on the knowledge I have of Rambats and based on my knowledge of Pokemon and see how that goes. So one thing I could do here is go for 5 Pin Missiles in regular form and try and get the Guts, but I don't think it's worth it at all. I think it's definitely just in my best interest to try and knock out this Meloetta right now. Mr. Matty F, what you got for this, buddy? What you got for this? So, dude, he had Sticky Web plus Meloetta, man. That would have been crazy. We land the Pin Missile, thankfully, so we're going to be able to get rid of Meloetta. Awesome for my Celesteela in the back, especially because I'm leading to believe that was Assault Vest Meloetta. Mesprit comes out, which cannot knock me out in one hit. Yep. So this is an even trade because I literally got rid of 3 Pokemon for the price of 2, and my Heracross is still alive. So getting rid of Mesprit, again, opening up that door for Celesteela. You got another Psychic type in the back? You want to throw out a third? No. Luxray comes out. I don't see a reason to not go Zekrom right now. Can I lose to a Xerneas in the back? I think Outrage twice is my best play because Facade will definitely 2-hit KO me. Yeah, and I don't think +1 Outrage will do enough. And plus I have Lumberry, so I'm okay with that. He does have a Tangrowth in the back. I'm feeling really, really confident about this though, especially because I just crit him. Right there, by the way. I'm not going to let him Sleep Powder me. I have an Abomasnow which can Blizzard and currently knock out everything. Not going to let you Earthquake me or Leech Seed. Nice. Blizzard knocks out Tangrowth. Awesome. Outrage is still there for Luxray, so I'm looking okay. What does he have in the back? Superpower coming out, alright? What is... Because I do have an Electric type right here, maybe Vikavolt is the most expendable right now. And the fact that he gets the defense drop as well as he's going to take a turn of Burn and Hail. Huh, he might not be able to knock me out with Facade. Yeah, so even Vikavolt, which looked expendable, is not. And Hail ends his turn, so I don't got to worry about... Nice. Hail ends that turn, so I don't got to worry about dying to Life Orb. So I get one hit off, one strong hit off on something coming in, no matter what. I think this has just been going way too well for me. And honestly, I feel like I could hit top 10 right now, but I know the second I get a little bit jive, I'm going to probably lose. So... I just feel like the second I get jive, I'm gonna lose. I like 2 more good wins versus strong opponents, and I'll be top 10. But I'm no. This is a sign. 4 battles is what is this? 4 or 5 battles? That's my limit. No. I know people are like, go, keep going, man. You can do it. Hey, but they just want to see me lose. They don't want to see me winning. So I'm gonna stop it right here. It looks like Blunder just came back from his not run. Never mind, it's way too hot, not gonna run. Awesome, so I'll be recording with Blunder right now. We're ending it right here. We had a perfect, undefeated run. I feel like I played every single game to the best of my ability. I don't think I misplayed. I think this was a great way to wake me up, and there is no way that I'm about to throw away these hard-fought wins for the next loss that's coming. So we'll continue the road to top 10 in random battles next time, but we're number 18 on the ladder. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.